Good stuff. So that was this from Michael Libby. He sent the he sent me something he put together from the first launchpad integrated launch from 420. Good. And so he's from Woburn, Massachusetts, and he created that stand. I'll put it in front of the camera once more. Very nicely done. Let me see if I can zoom in on this. So, Mike Libby from Woburn, Massachusetts. I was up there in New Hampshire for about a month and a half doing some work, and I was also, this is from the first integrated launch of the Starship. So he sent this to me as a thank you. Nicely done. I'm going to be in the area maybe a couple weeks, maybe longer, who knows. Thanksgiving, and I made a bunch of money. I paid off most of my debt. I've got a little bit left. But I'm doing good, much better than I was about 6 months ago. Almost got the property paid off, but very good. I don't see much different here with the Starship. I think Elon was saying, or I've seen some things from the Marine things, and people posting that Friday is the day, maybe, of the launch. It seemed like the FAA had given them a kind of a, Elon said yesterday or the day before, they said they would be done by Friday for the launch, is what I would heard. And I just happened to be finishing up with a job over in South Carolina recently, and they got me they flew me back to Boca Chica. So good timing. So I don't know what's going on with you, but I haven't yet gone back to the Space Ocean property. Here at the company, Space Ocean Corp, we're doing some good stuff. Still moving forward. Every Sunday we have a team meeting, and we recently chatted with a astronaut called Dimitri, who was a commander of the International Space Station and an astronaut for over 10 years. We chatted with him, and the last time I chatted with an astronaut was Scott Perezinski about 1 to 2 years ago. So it's nice to talk with knowledgeable people. Hey, Liam. We put together a recent video kind of overviewing the company, and there's a guy pulling out here. And so that was a good kind of an intro to the company. And we're going to be making a few more professional videos coming up, showcasing clearly what we're doing. We got some tricks in the bag, and each day doing a little bit more to move it forward. I do a bunch of, I'm thinking I'll do a bunch of 4K stuff. I'm going to try and get the Starlink back running, I think, by Friday. And I got to go see what the remote camera site looks like. It's either put the Nikon camera close up or set it up at the remote site and do a live stream during the launch from there. So I think that's what I'm going to be somewhat focusing on over the next few days. Today's Tuesday, the 14th of November. I think they're looking at 17, 18, 19. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday for a possible launch. And that's about what's going on. It's almost sunset here. You can see the sun setting over there. Looks pretty clean. I heard... I haven't been doing a lot of watching, but I saw, I think on Lab Padre they had said the street sweepers were out here cleaning up stuff, and somebody said maybe on Twitter that they typically only do that when they're getting ready to launch. Yeah, Mark, I have one, maybe two cameras. Probably, I'm thinking the remote camera site where I bought that property. Space Ocean bought the property. It's about a mile from here, and it's far enough away from the launch where it wouldn't get hit by debris. I may do something closer in addition, or I'm not sure. But I know a bunch of the cameras that were close last time got damaged. But we'll see. A couple days to think about it. If you have any ideas, let me know. I think it's exciting. Just fun to be back. We've got a good team at Space Ocean Corp, and we're always doing new stuff to take it to the next level. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Hey Mark, beach camera, that's a good idea. Someone said that maybe a GoPro would be a good thing, but we'll see. I don't think so, but possibly. I'm still watching the cash. I've been paying off debt over the last 6 months, so not looking to spend a ton of money. I'm just looking to get things back up and running for this time frame. Some kind of plane going by the quick disconnect up there right now. Passing by. They've done a lot of work over by the build site. Put up new walls, new buildings. The main gate is a little bit different. The road to the Rocket Garden, I think, is blocked off, or it appears to be blocked off. I quickly looked over by the 4th and 5th streets of Boca Chica, and they've done some work over there too. A lot more houses have been put in and stuff. Hey, Leanne, I think they were shooting for Friday. What we saw last time, or what I think I've heard people talk about that they saw, was that, you know, it went up and then there was an issue disconnecting the Starship from the booster, and then I think the explosion to detonate it was delayed as well. So they've been focusing on that. But I think it was super successful. I mean, it launched off and it didn't blow up on the pad. I've seen some stuff from NSF here, NASAspaceflight.com, with the water deluge system, and also I think from Lab Padre, they've been getting some good shots of that. It's kind of exciting. So we're in November, right? 11? We're the 14th right now. I don't know if any 1117, is that a special number? I don't know. I know 420 was a big number. Maybe this is just a get her done type day time. You know, they're not going for any special number for the 17 there. Yeah, Jack, thanks. I've been working, moving the company forward and paying the people I owe money to. So now I just got the about $3,500 left on the mortgage on the Space Ocean property here in Boca Chica. The The lots, in 2021, when I bought the property, SpaceX was buying property over there for about $10,000 a lot. So I was able to buy a lot over there for $10,000. And since that time, I've been just paying it off. So I'm almost done. I've got, since working over the last 6 months, I've been able to buy some other stuff too, some assets like gold, silver, and other commodities. So I haven't been just only paying stuff off. I've been getting some investments as well. So if I ever wanted to just pay it all off, I could today. I've got enough cash and commodities where I could just sell everything and pay off the mortgage. But it's good to have some assets just in case they go up and make things go a little bit faster. There's a guy I listen to called Gregory Manarino, and he says like the #1 asset that he recommends is silver. Every day he puts out during the week, and then on Sundays as well, he puts out a video, or most days of the week he puts out 2 videos. And he says his #1 favorite asset is silver. He says someday we might see gold equal to 1-to-1 with the Dow, and silver will still maintain a similar ratio with gold. And so he's saying maybe $400 to $600 per ounce of silver, where today it's about $25. You can buy it, maybe 28, depending on what city you're in. They may have a little bit higher markup. I think I'll do about 10 more minutes, and then I'll go check out the Space Ocean property. Thursday for a restack, Mark. That's cool. That would make sense. If they're going to do it on Friday, they got to stack it before then. They've got a bunch of kind of concrete barriers here. I don't know what they are, but I'll do a little zoom in. But they got these concrete areas here. I'm not sure what these are. Maybe to block some of the blast or something. I'm not sure what those things are. Maybe storage, but I know they had the methane in that area, but haven't got a clue what those things are. Like right here and right there. Not sure what those things are. You can see they beefed up the water deluge back there on the left. Tank farm expansion. Oh, interesting. Okay, Jack. Next. Horizontal tanks. Yeah. We got a little bit of a wind here. Sun setting behind the wall there. I think we're looking at pad B in the distance. They're doing a bunch of work down by the western side over there, building that wall up to probably stop the dust from spreading during the launch. Pretty big wall. Hey, David. Nice. Cool. You saw the first launch. Good stuff. Good stuff. Looks like they're allowing airplanes just to fly over. There's another plane just flying over the launch site over here. Take a picture of the ocean from here. They have, there's some clouds over there. Cool, David. Nice. I think the road closures on Friday, I think it starts early, around like 5 in the morning or something, 5:45. Kind of a strange time. I think it ends around 11 in the morning. And then all the road closures aren't the same. Kind of interesting that they would only do a partial road closure for the day. Maybe they would extend it, if they get a launch. Probably they would, after the launch, close down this whole site. So even though we say if they do a Friday launch, this will probably be closed on Saturday and Sunday, just to, like they did with the last launch, I would imagine. I don't see them opening this up after a launch for several days, They're probably going to look at everything, analyze it, maybe 5 days later, open it up. I think that's somewhat what they did last time. It took us several days before opening it up. Looks like they got it down though. There's not a lot of people running around. We're close to a possible launch, and they're still doing some construction on the walling, but the rest of it looks good. Don't see any tankers here. No tankers. Maybe we'll see some methane tankers come in the next couple of days. I don't see any nitrogen tankers. No liquid oxygen yet. Hey, Marcus. Good to see your comments, man. Get a shot of this. So this is D2, the launch site. Hey, Frank. Yep. This is where they had that fence, somewhat of a fence here. Maybe they're just going to rely on a little gate going on there, chain gate, rather than a big fence type thing. Thanks, man. And when I drove by, the road was pretty open. So we can see the big crane there next to the site as well. I'm not sure why they'd have it here, but not sure about that. Hey, Mars Endeavor, interesting. Right. All right, let me zoom in on the launch pad there. Someone's doing some stuff at the base of the booster there. All right, the elevator is active. Someone's going up and down on the elevator. It's coming down, actually. That's about it. I'm going to wind it down here. I'm going to go check out the Space Ocean property. See how it looks. It might be a muddy walk, but it's going to be fun. I get to see the sunset over the northern ocean, northwest of Boca Chica. Maybe west-northwest. Check us out over time, whether we're doing video here at SpaceX or some other Space Ocean event. We may restream if we're allowed to some of the SpaceX stuff, and if the guys on the team here, Jeremiah or Gabe, have time to do that. I'm gonna see if I can get some cameras out live during the launch if it happens, and otherwise I will also do some higher quality imagery video as well. So enjoy the launch. I'm going to enjoy it as much as I can as well, and let's keep on going. Opening up the space frontier. There are a lot of companies. If you get on LinkedIn, a lot of companies are working toward the development of technology for space. There's a lot of activity for things going to the moon. If you have any ideas for doing experiments on the moon, there are grants through the NSPIRES, NSPIRES website through NASA, and you can get up to $1 million a year for 3 to 5 years for whatever you'd like to do. And there is a grant. There's in the NSPIRES website, you can search by topic, by subject for any type of grant you'd like to do with space or NASA technology or climate change or whatever you're interested in. Just search do a search term, and it'll show you all the different grants that apply to it. There's typically a notice of intent, NOI, it's a lot of times it's optional, the NOI. It's about a month, 30 days before you have to file the regular full proposal. It's good if you're teamed up with a NASA facility or something, or some type of school or university. But if you have a team, however big or small, and you have a good idea, you can apply for grants specific to what you're looking at. And there is a specific grant for, I believe they will drop off whatever you would like to get dropped off on the moon if you have an experiment that you'd like to do on the moon. So there's all types of stuff out there, and I encourage you to help everybody to increase the exploration of space and move forward a society not only on the Earth, but do that research out there in space and get the next level of understanding, knowledge, and fun. We had a lot of fun. So that's what I've been working on, and maybe we'll talk about it more sometime. All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2,